Hey everyone, Magic Man Scott 40k here, back at it with another Dawn of War Soulstorm video. This is a week or two before Definitive Edition comes out, and I thought you would enjoy it. And yeah. So yesterday I had about 280 subscribers, and my live streams have been doing pretty well. When I stream, I usually get 5 chatters, and then once it's over, they usually get about 50 views or so. So they're more popular after the stream's over, but it's fine. But anyways, when I stream, anyone can come in and chat about whatever. It's, and I usually stream. I try to stream in the mornings or afternoons. But yeah, if you guys want to just talk about whatever, Anyways, so yesterday I had about 280 subscribers. Now I'm at 299. And I'm just going to go ahead and make this the 300 subscriber special. When it comes to specials, I don't really have anything planned. And really, for my videos, I'm just making stuff up on the spot. So I'm not really like a plan guy. I can't really plan things. So yeah, hopefully this will be a nice 300 subscriber special. Now if you watch my streams, I lost a lot, so I don't have a whole lot of footage. I thought me losing in like 5 minutes would be, that'd be a bad video. But today I actually did okay. I actually did alright on this one. I think I got 2nd place. If you skip to the end, I get 2nd place. So that's not bad. Anyways, so Noob Door. This is Noob Door here. He talked about my streams, which made me happy. I was like, oh, someone actually watched that. And then he mentioned I have 299 subscribers, which surprised me because last time I checked, it was like 280. And I was like, whoa, 19 subscribers in like a day. I was like, whoa. That's a lot for me. When I made those drama videos, I got like 50 subscribers in a day. And I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, according to YouTube, all my viewers are new. They're not fans. They're not like... According to YouTube, most of these viewers are brand new to my videos, and they haven't watched my stuff before. I think my videos would make a lot more sense if you watched Astro Heroes channel. Anyways, I do want to make this 300 subscriber special fun, so I will play this pretty soon. I'll go ahead and tell you guys what will happen, because there's like 5 or 6 fights happening at the same time, so it does get pretty confusing. So I get orcs. I always pick random. I think random is more fun. Now, if everybody's tryharding, I will pick Dark Eldar or Sister of Battle. Sister of Battle is just fun if you win or lose, unless you get totally destroyed. But I find Sister of Battle fun, win or lose. Dark Eldar, I'm really tryharding, like super tryharding. Orcs, I actually been playing orcs a lot ever since my orc video did well. So I've been playing orcs like crazy since my orc video got popular. So I actually I would say I'm pretty good at orcs now. A year ago, I was like the worst orc player ever. But I think over the last couple weeks, I just been grinding out orc. And I think I'm actually decent at it now. I'll be honest, a year ago, I had no idea how they worked. I made a how to play video, like a tutorial, and I was just making stuff up. I had no idea what I was talking about. But now I think I have a good grasp on how they work. Anyways, so now I know if orcs, you really want to control the map at the start of the game. And if you do that, you pretty much win. Now, if you don't control the map at the start of the game, orcs really struggle. So that's basically how I play orcs. I just try to control the map. You can see this map here. I try to control the map as soon as the game starts. You just want to control the map and just never let go. That's basically how orcs work as far as I can tell. So I play orcs. I do like a kind of a map rush because I think that's what they're good at. They're good at mapping, rushing the map. Eldar does a lot of turrets, which you don't see too often. This guy plays extremely well. I think this guy only plays Eldar. I played with him a few times. This guy I never heard of before, but I would say he actually played better than me. So this guy here, I would say around my level or above my level, give or take. This guy, I think this guy does not play well, but he kept trying, and he understood the flow of the game. He knew when to attack. He knew when to defend. He didn't play great. He doesn't play Space Marines like Space Marines. Oh yeah, something I need to mention is pretty much everyone picked random except for the host. So this was not like a hardcore match by any means. But I will say this guy didn't play that great. He didn't play Space Marines like you should play them. And but he understood the flow of the game. So that's good. And then you have Noobdor. Noobdor, I guess, watches my streams and complimented them. I had no idea. This is new to me. He just messaged me. In this match, I should mention, this match just happened like a minute ago. And so this one's for you, Noobdor. This will be, you know, since you watch my streams, I will record your gameplay. So huge shout out to Noobdor. If you guys see him, give him some thumbs up. He likes my content. So, and I do play guard sometimes. I'm pretty good at guard until like tier 3. Once I get to tier 3, I have no idea what I'm doing. Tier 3 guard is just incredibly difficult. It's extremely difficult. So I'm actually terrible at guard. I have so many hours in guard, but I'm actually like garbage at it. Chaos, pretty interesting gameplay. He kind of does a quick start build order. He plays like a quick start player, which is interesting. You don't see that too often. So you'll see. I would say what he does would work most of the time. Like I would say like 80% of the time this would work. So watch out for this guy. And then Den Kings was actually got the highest score on this replay. I'm not sure if he's the best player, but he did get the highest score. Jamin. This guy just makes flayed ones, and that's it. But orcs really struggle against flayed ones. My buildings do like no damage to them. My axes do like no damage. Really, my only way of killing the flayed ones is with knobs, and that's it. So unless I have a ton of knobs, there's no real way for me to kill the flayed ones. So the flayed ones is not a bad idea. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and get this started. There's fighting right away, so I won't fast forward it like I usually do. And yeah, I'll go ahead just because this match just happened a minute ago, so I can go ahead and tell you guys exactly my thoughts and what was happening in my head while this was happening. I will tell you one thing: I was not paying attention to my teammates at all. I just had complete trust in them. Plus, because there was like 6 fights happening at the same time, I just could not keep track of my teammates. you know, I couldn't keep track of this guy and the other guy at the same time. I couldn't keep track of them. So I just kind of didn't. Yeah. Oasis of Shar. I really like this map. This might actually be one of my favorite maps. So, Orcs, one of my favorite factions. Oasis of Shar, one of my favorite maps. And hopefully this will be a good 300 sub special. I also have a couple other replays if this one's doesn't pan out. So, we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And I'll go ahead and start it. I think I will fast forward like 30 seconds or so. Nothing crazy happens.
Oh, hey, boss.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting to make a video, so I had the volume up. Let me turn the volume down for a second. I still don't understand why the game volume makes no sense. There we go. Hopefully that's easier on the ears. So me and this other guy work together. Again, no idea who this is. Fast turret. This is the guy who plays like a quick start player. And you'll see what I mean in a bit. Cancels the turret. You should get the full refund, I think. And then I do kill the builder, so the builder's down. The builder is dirt cheap, so it's whatever. And then I make a mine. I think they see this. I'm pretty sure they see this mine, my opponent, because of the turret. So I'm like 80% sure they know it's here. But anyways, I always do a mine. You can either do, there's two things you can do with orcs. You can either do a mine, which works pretty well, or you can upgrade this building at the start of the game. Either way works. I do find orcs buildings extremely fragile, very fragile. These are probably the fragile buildings in the game. They go down to anything. Even scouts can take out this building no problem. So I'm not a huge fan of fast listening posts. They're just way too fragile. Space Marine does a turret, a fast turret. Again, this isn't really Space Marine's playstyle. And then you have Eldar doing turrets, which I find extremely odd. The Necron Lord can destroy all this in like 5 seconds. So I find this extremely odd. You normally turret rush on this map, but it's just odd. It's really odd seeing Space Marine and Eldar do it. Really nice push here. I would have tanked with the Guardsman actually, instead of getting rid of your Commissar. And I think this turret gets deleted. Good job. Get your refund. It's really hard to turret rush guard. They're just better at it. You can't really turret rush guard. They're just better at it in every way. Orcs comes to help out. I don't think there's enough firepower to help out. Commander. Okay. I'm actually surprised Space Marine can make the commander after 2 turrets. 2 turrets is very expensive. Nice teleport here. Humans versus aliens. And I like this build order. New Door does very commander heavy build order. He has like 4 commanders. I don't know if he used the Psyker yet. Nice Flayed One spam. Flayed Ones are insanely strong at the start of the game. It's kind of crazy how strong they are at the start of the game. Space Marines actually tear right through commanders, no problem. So this one squad of Space Marines is, and Space Marine has the advantage at the start of the game. They're much stronger than Guard. This is really how Space Marines should be played. This squad of Space Marines is doing so much more damage than the turret. And then Eldar comes over here. And this is really odd because Eldar is over here. A minute ago they were here and now they're over here. I think they have a Webblade gate. Yeah. Webblade gates are actually very expensive at the start of the game. So this is a very expensive build order. A Webblade gate, that's 200 right there. He didn't even build this post, which is odd. I think these turrets are in a bad spot too. They would shoot here, which is this actually does not defend. This doesn't defend this building at all. This building will get destroyed. It doesn't reach this far. So this building can go down for free. Yeah, it's just not even a good turret spot. And then I attack Chaos. So when I play Dawn of War, I want to attack everyone. I want to like interact with everyone. So that's how I feel about the game. So I don't attack Guard. I feel like attacking Guard is just not fair. He's busy. Guard is busy here, right? So my belief is I try to interact with everyone. So I kill the builders. I didn't know this guy was doing a quick start build order. So I had no idea of that. Chaos defense is really good. So I had to run away here. I didn't know he was going full defense. Pretty smart, actually. I really did not expect Eldar to jump over here. I mean, these are just Guardians, though. Guardians are trash. Guardians, like, can't kill anything. They're, like, worse than Scouts. Guard starts to complain, but he actually gets, like, the highest amount of kills. I killed, like, one squad of cultists, and then I have to run away. I lose 2 squads of boys. These Necrons killed my boys instantly. So I run away here. And then you have the Scarab squad, which I did not expect. Oh, I also put a boys hut here. This is just a turret, basically. So I put a boys hut there. So I got 2 boys huts. And then I get attacked here in a minute. Yeah. So the flayed ones that were right here are now right here. I'm pretty sure that they're the same ones. So they shouldn't be able to teleport back for a while. It took me a while to notice this. I was busy over here. I have my big mech in my listening post. Grenade upgrade from Guardians. I don't know if grenades even work on flayed ones. Probably not. Somehow my Gretchen survived. Guardians do like next to no damage to flayed ones. Now if they get the Warlock, the Warlock is what you need. The Warlock, is it the Warlock? Yeah. The Warlock does crazy damage to flayed ones. Now here I just let my buildings get destroyed because if your buildings get destroyed it's not game over. So this is whatever to me. And I notice this fight here. So you got a fight going on here. Like I said, there's like 6 fights happening at the same time. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. It's really hard to micro this, like control everybody. This might be a new command squad. Nice push from Necrons. This is a really good push. And now he's doing Space Marine spam, which is not a bad idea. Space Marines do pretty well against flayed ones and Necrons. This is the quick start build order I was talking about, which is Hell Talent and Horrors. Now these Horrors like one-shot my generator, so I have to like take care of. I really have to take care of these guys. And the Hell Talon like two-shots my banners. So this is a really bad position for me. They can destroy all my buildings in like 10 seconds. So here I'm tying up with Gretchen's, and also Eldar helps out. If you notice right here, Eldar actually teleported and helped out. Now Horrors actually do pretty decent close range damage. So the Horrors should win. They should be able to beat the Gretchens and the web singers. Now Eldar made a Nightwing, which does pretty well against guard and anything that flies. It does massive flying damage. And Hell Talon is mostly anti-building. Here I get the flamethrower. The flamethrower was for the flayed ones. I can't punch them to death. So I got the flamethrower to shoot it to death. I'm not sure if the flamethrower works on flayed ones, but I was gonna try it out. Even more flayed ones. These are not cheap, by the way. This is not cheap at all. Then Eldar does this really weird forward turret, which is odd. Necrons does a really good push here. I don't think these were capped. They didn't have time to cap it. So basically, so Space Marines capped it, and then Guard came over and destroyed everything, and decapped it, and then Orcs showed up and decapped it again. So there was like 5 fights right here, 5 or 6 fights right here in this area. Now Necrons is helping out. Now Necrons don't really need land, not really. Guard is getting really mad. It's really difficult to fight this many factions at the same time. And again, Space Marines has a really nice early start, so Guard is going to really struggle. Space Marine spam can actually work. Necron Lord looks like it's about to go down. These warriors should be enough to kill everything. Again, Hell Talon's anti-building, so you're using this wrong. Really, this be a generator? This really should be a generator hunter. Take out all the generators. Now here, I noticed this fight here, so I help out with this. I noticed there's like 20 Space Marines here. So there's no way Space Marine can defend this. And going level 2 with 1 generator. So this guy has like no economy basically. It's actually very hard to go level 2 with 1 generator. So now I notice this Orc player has a stronger army than me. So I would say this Orc player is better. And I did manage to defend my base. I just I used my Gretchens to defend. Okay, they destroyed the barracks, but had to teleport away. Now Necrons is thinking about attacking the middle. Not a bad idea. I think this is a new Necron Lord. Necron Lord is super expensive. I don't know if Eldar can win this. Now it looks like Necrons is confused. There's a lot going on. If you plan on Flayed One spamming, you don't need this building here. You really don't need the summoning core. But going level 2 makes all your Flayed Ones stronger. So I would just delete this, but I would go level 2. If you want stronger Flayed Ones. These warriors are probably the most dangerous thing on the map. Now you have possessed ones. Possessed ones doing some harass. Space Marine should be the weakest player right now. He has no economy, no barracks. I don't even know how he can afford vehicles, to be honest. Weird attack here. This attack here doesn't even make sense, to be honest. Honestly, this Chaos build order is good, but I don't know why you would use it here. Like, I don't know why you would go here. Where's that Space Marine huge army? Okay, it's still alive. Now Eldar's got a bunch of vehicles. I'm not sure. I don't think Eldar is really a vehicle faction. Just a ton of warriors from everybody, I guess. Here I try to decap just so I can do some damage. So I knew I couldn't kill all this. There's just no way. But I figured I can kill some of this. I wanted to kill something. Just a ton of flayed ones over here for like no reason. There's no way they can hit these guys. You can't hit the land speeders. There's just no way. So I think Necrons has a really strong early start, but this is a weird fight. This fight here made no sense. And possessed ones cost like 200 points, and you're using a 200 point squad. It's just odd. The build order is good. I just don't know why you would fight there. Here, Guard does a really nice comeback. He's got a really nice army. And this is after losing everything. I think this is actually a really, really good army. This is a nice push, too. I don't know why you would have 3 players kill... you have 3 players... Hold on. You have 3 players killing, like, 2 squads of orcs. Which I feel is overkill. You have, like, 20 flayed ones trying to kill this 1 squad of orcs. So again, I think this is a really strong build order, but I think the fights are weird. You're not really using them the right way. Professionals use flayed ones as a to stop someone's movement. They're not really there for attacking or defending, but professionals use them as like to slow someone down. So I think this is a really nice build order, but I think you're using your units wrong. So I lose everything here. And I didn't care because I decapped everything, and that's what my plan was. My plan was to decap everything. Now orcs are tier 3 at was it 14 minutes? Now Flash gets tear right through Necrons. No problem. This whole Necron army is basically garbage now. Guard is tier 3. I don't know if he has an answer for these land speeders. Nice tier 3 ability. I think, yeah, he must have killed quite a bit there. He might have actually accidentally killed his own friendlies. I think the rockets do friendly fire damage. And then these players here can't decide who they want to attack. Should they attack this? Should they attack me? They're kind of all over the place. And it's kind of sad seeing possessed ones lose to these are like level 1 units, and this is a tier 3 unit. And it's kind of sad seeing a tier 3 unit lose to tier 1 stuff. And this is honestly not even that strong with defense. This is a very, I would say this is actually a really weak, this is a terrible defense. I'm actually surprised they can't break it. And also they do have solar pulse. They can solar pulse this and just walk right through it. So it's a very odd choice of attack. Now here I noticed that the Lord is dead, the Necron Lord. And without the Necron Lord, we should be able to win. Caskin's pretty expensive, dying instantly. Guard having to deal with 3 players the whole game. I feel really bad for Guard, especially after he said he likes my streams. Now I made war tracks as anti-squad and anti-building. They're pretty, and they're also anti-vehicle. I think at this point Chaos has no idea what he's doing. He just sent his possessed ones. That's like the 4th squad of possessed ones. Now, Imperial Guard starts to get really mad. Now you have Obliterators, which are probably the strongest squad in the game. I would argue Obliterators are the strongest unit in the game. Yeah, Flayed ones are garbage now, even if they're like tier 4. Tier 4 Flayed ones are garbage. It's just too much firepower. Now even if you solar pulse this, I think it's game over. Now Necrons in a minute here will have the monolith, which is pretty crazy to make the monolith after having such a big army. I was actually really shocked. Nice Catan God. You can mind control this whole army here. So now the Reapers are shooting the orcs. So Eldar should be shooting the orcs now. Poison from the Hell Talon from Chaos. Restored Monolith. Honestly, the knobs with the claw should be enough to kill it. And Big Mech can actually stun the Monolith right now. The Big Mech should be able to stun the Monolith, making it useless. Here I make like 50 Storm Boys. I was floating really hard. You can see this float here. And I make another base. I was floating so hard, I made another base. Well, you'll see me in a minute. I make another base here. But here I notice how hard I'm floating. Oh yeah, and I go tier 4. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm the only one with a relic. I should probably go tier 4. So that's my thought process there. I was like, oh, I should probably go tier 4. I got the relic. And I totally forgot about it until now. So I go tier 4. And I go ahead and upgrade my banners. So it's going to be much harder for them to attack me. I basically bling out my base. I upgrade my banners. I put some mines in case they want to teleport. I'm not sure if mines work on demons, to be honest. But I put some mines down anyways. Oh yeah, there's a big fight here. This fight is actually awesome. This is like the 10th Eldar turret. Eldar really likes their turrets. Somehow Eldar hit tier 4 with 50 turrets. I'm not even sure how they did that. Now tier 4 against what, tier 2 Necrons? It's gonna be rough. This fire prism might actually go down. This is like a 300 point unit. Here I say well played because I really did have a lot of fun. This was a crazy game, and I had so much fun. This is a very powerful Eldar army. I think he has the Farseer somewhere. I'm not sure. He's got the Farseers around here. Here we take out the monolith with all our stuff. And yeah. So I'm tier 3, or really tier 4. But I don't have a tier 4 army. I just forgot to make, I totally forgot to make knobs and stuff. But here I'm making another base because I realized how hard I'm floating. I have like 1,000 float. And my tier 4 unit is about to come out. And this would really seal the deal. The Squiggoth. I don't think the Squiggoth can't take out an army. But it should be strong enough to take out a base. I should be able to take out a base with it. So. And here I just realized I don't have any of the upgrades. I totally forgot. And Storm Boys with no upgrades are garbage. They're totally useless. But here I was like, oh, I should probably upgrade these guys. Now, Storm Boys fully maxed out are insane. They're insanely good. So I go ahead and upgrade them here. I'm getting the, what is it called? The first armor upgrade. At tier 3, you get the armor upgrade, and then the second, or wait, no. This might be the second. No, it says right there. It's the first armor upgrade. So if orcs, you get the first armor upgrade, and then you unlock the second one at tier 3. So I don't even have the, I don't have the tier 1 upgrades. So, but in a minute here, I'll have the tier 3 upgrades and the Squiggoth. So yeah, I think this was a fun one. I think it was basically pure offense versus pure defense. And then me just being an idiot and teleporting around and jumping around with the Storm Boys, just being a fool. So, and me making a bunch of flamethrowers. I honestly could have bought the flamethrower upgrade for orcs. I had like one squad of flamethrowers that stayed alive like the whole game, and they actually did a lot of damage. So I could have honestly bought the flamethrower upgrade. I think I would have been the first person to do that, because I never seen anyone, no one in history has bought the flamethrower upgrade, and I could have actually done it. Yeah. Anyways, these flash kits basically made all of Necron's army obsolete. And I would say a lot of this came down to timing. This was definitely a timing thing. I think Necrons could have easily destroyed the middle with the solar pulse. Now, even if Necrons did destroy everything, it's still we would keep playing, right? This would not be a game over if they took the middle. We did deny. I guess that wasn't the real monolith because we have all the relics. They can't make the monolith without the relic. So that must have been a fake monolith here. And yeah. So I would say it came down to timing. So basically what happened was guard asked for help and everybody went anti-building, and everyone over here went vehicle. Basically everybody went vehicles, and these guys here went anti-building. Flayed ones, I would say flayed ones are anti-building. Helltalon's anti-building. Everybody went anti-building, and we made a bunch of vehicles and orcs which countered it. I would say not on purpose. I had no idea they were going anti-building. I didn't expect that, but we just happened to counter them. So yeah, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for the 300 subscriber special. Huge shout out to Nobdor again for liking my stuff. And yeah, I'll show you the results. The results are nothing too crazy. The craziest thing about the results is Guard actually had more kills and deaths, which is pretty insane because he lost his 2 squads pretty early into the match, and he lost those Caskins. Those Caskins didn't really do anything. So I think he got most of his kills through the Chimeras. I think that one Chimera killed everything. But yeah, you can see here, Orcs had a higher score than me, but I had more economy. And we have even amount of buildings destroyed, so I'm pretty happy about that. Everybody was going anti-building, and Storm Boys are pretty much anti-building. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned, I destroyed a forward turret. Necrons made a turret near my base, and my Storm Boys destroyed it like instantly. So I'm pretty happy about that. And they also destroyed a squad of Immortals. A guy sent a squad of Immortals to my base, which I would say is anti-building. And going anti-building is pretty smart against Orcs, because Orcs is a building faction. So it's not like the worst idea. I just think they used their units wrong. I think their build order was perfectly fine. They just fought wrong, basically. If we were the rematch, I'm pretty sure we would have lost. And Eldar had the weirdest build order ever. Like 20 turrets, teleporting with the webway gates, Rangers at like 10 minutes. Eldar had the weirdest, strangest build order I've ever seen. And usually you do the building stun. You would stun the monolith over and over again with Eldar. I didn't see that. I'm pretty sure Eldar didn't stun the monolith at all. So just a very odd build order. And it looks like Imperial Guard had the least amount of resources and end up getting the most kills. So really good job for Nobdor there. Alright, so you can see here I got 2nd place. Pretty happy about that. I attacked most of the game, but a lot of it was a fail. Me attacking Chaos was a fail. Me decapping the Relic was a fail. So the first 3 fights were a fail for me. I lost all my vehicles. So I lost pretty much every fight. So I'm not really sure exactly how I got 2nd place. I did kill all of Chaos's stuff. I killed all their units. So maybe that's what I think that's how I got my score. And I will say Chaos's army was way stronger than mine, 100%. He had a much more powerful army than I did. But I just happened to beat it. I had mostly a tier 1 army. Like, I had a tier 1 army for most of the game. And somehow I did well. So I'm pretty happy about that. Den Kings, you can see there Den Kings was the best Necron player. He's the one with the Catan monolith at the end. So it makes sense that he got the highest score. Good job. I'm gonna check for trading. No trading. You can see there I got the highest blue money requisition. So I'm pretty happy about that. My green money is, I think, the lowest actually. My power. So I had the highest blue, but I had the least power. And then you can see there I had higher kills and deaths, which I don't even know how. again, I lost every fight. So, I'm not sure how I got higher kills and deaths. The other orc player did phenomenal. No one, like... I'll say this. Necrons usually beats orcs because of the solar pulse. Solar pulse pretty much destroys orcs. They can't do anything about it. So, it's interesting to see orcs beat Necrons. And the second those flash kits came out, and the flash kits can be stopped with the Necron Lord. The second the flash kits came out, it was basically game over. The flash kits just tear right through everything in the game. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for my endgame analysis. I think this is the first time. I think this is the first time I seen possessed ones, just not kill everything. Usually, the second possessed ones pop out, they just kill everything in the game. They destroy buildings in seconds, pretty much instantly. They kill commanders like instantly. They can kill everything in the game instantly, and somehow they were useless, which is a first. I don't think I ever seen that before. And Chaos went full anti-building, and I don't know if he killed. I don't think he actually destroyed anything. He destroyed 2 buildings. He destroyed 2 buildings of an army that's completely anti-building. So that's pretty sad, I think. I'm not sure how this team lost. Now that I keep thinking about it, they had solar pulse and just full anti-building army, and I was a building faction. So I should have lost, honestly. Their army, we should have gotten steamrolled. The more I think about it, if they would have destroyed our buildings, it would have been game over for sure. I don't know how we won that. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the 300 subscriber special. Dad just gave me I think it's lunchtime, so Dad gave me a burger. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the burger now. Thanks for watching. The next time I make a video, I think Definitive Edition will be out, so we'll see. And yeah, I did watch the Definitive Edition gameplay, and it looks exactly like Soulstorm, so I'm not sure if I want to spend $30 to have basically the same game. I know it's an upgrade, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend $30 for like a tiny upgrade. So it's a good chunk of money. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll make another video at the 400 subscriber mark. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.